our channel, become our patron. Visit patreon.com/Cycle Maintenance Academy.
Hi and welcome to Cycle Maintenance Academy. Replacing the rear derailleur might be more difficult than it first looks. So today we're going to have a look at how to replace the rear derailleur, but also how to find one that is compatible. But before we begin, as always, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and like this video. Are you ready? Then let's start. Reasons for changing a rear derailleur. Because it's damaged or seized. Because it's worn out. Because you may want to upgrade it. Bike type compatibility. Although road and mountain bike derailleurs differ, in some cases you can use a mountain bike derailleur on a road bike and vice versa. However, to eliminate the possibility of gear shifting issues, use one that has been designed for the particular type of bike. Speed compatibility. Rear derailleurs are designed to work with a certain number of gears. Make sure that the one you are fitting matches the number of rear cogs. 10. 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 9, 7, 1, 6, 10. Brand compatibility. The main bike part manufacturers design their components to work best within their specific group sets. Because of that, certain components such as derailleurs and shifters might not work mixed with another brand, causing poor indexing. Cage length compatibility. Derailleurs have different cage lengths depending on how much chain is needed when moving between higher and lower gears. A smaller ratio, e.g. road bikes, require a short cage, and a bigger ratio, e.g. mountain bikes, need a longer cage. There are 3 cage lengths: short cage, SS, medium cage, GS, long cage, SGS. To determine the correct length for your bike, first check the maximum low sprocket capacity on your new rear derailleur. To do this, find a code or serial number. It is either on a box, the back of the derailleur body, or the back of the inner cage. Use this code to check the maximum low sprocket capacity. We've added some useful links in the description below this video. If the amount of teeth on the biggest cog on the cassette is greater, then you will need to use a longer cage derailleur. Now check the maximum drivetrain capacity. This is the amount of chain that the derailleur arm can handle. First work out the maximum chainring difference. Count the number of teeth on the biggest and smallest chainrings. In our example, the larger chainring has 40 teeth and the smaller 28 teeth. Subtract the lower number from the higher number. Now it's time to calculate the maximum cassette cog difference. Count the number of teeth on the biggest and smallest sprockets on the cassette. In our example, the biggest sprocket is 36 teeth and the smallest one 11 teeth. Subtract the lower number from the higher number. Add these two numbers together. If this number is greater than the maximum drivetrain capacity, then the replacement rear derailleur won't be able to function properly at the extremes, and you will need to use a longer cage mech. If you're not sure what is the maximum drivetrain capacity for your derailleur, let us know in the comments below and we will advise you. Certain brands such as Shimano offer a range of compatible derailleurs. Top of the range derailleurs are made out of more durable and lighter materials than the cheaper options. They also have a finer finish and look more expensive. However, this can only really be appreciated in high performance riding. Replacing a rear derailleur. Shift the derailleurs to the highest gear at the back and the lowest at the front to assist chain removal. Split the chain and remove from the jockey wheels. Our video here will help you with this task. If there is a nipple at the end of the cable, then cut it off. Loosen the cable and remove it from the derailleur. Remove the derailleur. Take the replacement derailleur and apply a small amount of grease to the thread. Position it so that the bolt is against the derailleur hole and so that the B tension screw or tab sits above the tab on the hanger. Gently start to screw the derailleur bolt. Don't force it, as you could cross-thread the hanger. If it doesn't screw in easily, then remove and repeat the process. Now do the final tighten. If you don't have a torque wrench, then make sure that the bolt is tight. If you have one, then tighten it to about 9 Newton meters. Refit the chain. Check our video here if you're not sure how to do this. Now set up the limit screws. We have a great video here to help you with this. Refit the cable. Be aware that the length of the outer casing might differ between the old and new derailleur, or the inner wire might be frayed. In these cases, replace the inner cable and outer casing. Finally, adjust the gears. Our video here will guide you through this task. Thanks for watching, I hope you enjoyed the video. And don't forget to let us know in the comments below how you got on replacing the rear derailleur.